Cisco Systems, Inc., is an American multinational corporation technology company headquartered in San Jose, California, that designs, manufactures and sells networking equipment worldwide. It is the largest networking company in the world. The stock was added to the Dow Jones Industrial Average on June 8, 2009, and is also included in the S&P 500 index, the Russell 1000 index, Nasdaq 100 index and the Russell 1000 Growth Stock Index. History: 1984 to 1995. Early years. Cisco Systems was founded in December 1984 by Leonard Bosak, who was in charge of the Stanford University Computer Science Department's computers, and his wife Sandy Lerner, who managed the Graduate School of Business computers. Despite founding Cisco in 1984, Bosak, along with Kirk Lockheed, continued to work at Stanford on Cisco's first product. It consisted of exact replicas of Stanford's Blue Box router and a stolen copy of the university's multiple protocol router software. The software was originally written some years earlier at Stanford Medical School by research engineer William Yeager. Bosak and Lockheed adapted it into what became the foundation for Cisco IOS. On July 11, 1986, Bosak and Lockheed were forced to resign from Stanford, and the university contemplated filing criminal complaints against Cisco and its founders for the theft of its software, hardware designs and other intellectual properties. In 1987, Stanford licensed the router software and 2 computer boards to Cisco. In addition to Bosak, Lerner and Lockheed, Greg Satz, a programmer, and Richard Troiano, who handled sales, completed the early Cisco team. The company's first CEO was Bill Graves, who held the position from 1987 to 1988. In 1988, John Morgridge was appointed CEO. The name Cisco was derived from the city name San Francisco, which is why the company's engineers insisted on using the lowercase Cisco in its early years. The logo is intended to depict the 2 towers of the Golden Gate Bridge. On February 16, 1990, Cisco Systems went public and was listed on the Nasdaq Stock Exchange. On August 28, 1990, Lerner was fired. Upon hearing the news, her husband Bosak resigned in protest. The couple walked away from Cisco with $170 million, 70% of which was committed to their own charity. Although Cisco was not the first company to develop and sell dedicated network nodes, it was one of the first to sell commercially successful routers supporting multiple network protocols. Classical, CPU-based architecture of early Cisco devices coupled with flexibility of operating system iOS allowed for keeping up with evolving technology needs by means of frequent software upgrades. Some popular models of that time managed to stay in production for almost a decade virtually unchanged, a rarity in high-tech industry. Although Cisco was strongly rooted in the enterprise environment, the company was quick to capture the emerging service provider environment, entering the SP market with new, high-capacity product lines such as Cisco 7000 and Cisco 8500. Between 1992 and 1994, Cisco acquired several companies in Ethernet switching, such as Calpana, Grand Junction, and most notably, Mario Mazzala's Crescendo Communications, which together formed the Catalyst business unit. At the time, the company envisioned Layer 3 routing and Layer 2 switching as complementary functions of different intelligence and architecture. The former was slow and complex. The latter was fast but simple. This philosophy dominated the company's product lines throughout the 1990s. In 1995, John Morgridge was succeeded by John Chambers. 1996 to 2005. Internet and Silicon Intelligence. The phenomenal growth of the Internet in mid to late 1990s quickly changed the telecom landscape. As the Internet protocol became widely adopted, the importance of multi-protocol routing declined. Nevertheless, Cisco managed to catch the Internet wave, with products ranging from modem access shelves to core GSR routers that quickly became vital to Internet service providers and by 1998 gave Cisco a de facto monopoly in this critical segment. In late March 2000, at the height of the dot-com bubble, Cisco became the most valuable company in the world, with a market capitalization of more than $500 billion. In July 2014, with a market cap of about $129 billion, it is still one of the most valuable companies. Meanwhile, the growth of Internet bandwidth requirements kept challenging traditional, software-based packet processing architectures. The perceived complexity of programming routing functions in silicon led to formation of several startups determined to find new ways to process IP and MPLS packets entirely in hardware and blur boundaries between routing and switching. One of them, Juniper Networks, shipped the first product in 1999 and by 2000 chipped away about 30% from Cisco SP market share. Cisco answered the challenge with homegrown ASICs and fast processing cards for GSR routers and Catalyst 6500 switches. In 2004, Cisco also started migration to new high-end hardware CRS1 and software architecture IOSXR. 2006 to 2012, the Human Network. As part of a massive rebranding campaign in 2006, Cisco Systems adopted the shortened name Cisco and created the Human Network advertising campaign. These efforts were meant to make Cisco a household brand, a strategy designed to support the low-end Linksys products and future consumer products. On the more traditional business side, Cisco continued to develop its extensive enterprise-focused routing, switching and security portfolio. The quickly growing importance of Ethernet also influenced the company's product lines, prompting the company to morph the successful Catalyst 6500 Ethernet switch into all-purpose Cisco 7600 routing platform. However, limits of iOS and aging crescendo architecture also forced Cisco to look at merchant silicon in the carrier Ethernet segment. This resulted in a new ASR 9000 product family intended to consolidate company's carrier Ethernet and subscriber management business around ESA chip-based hardware and IOSXR. Cisco also expanded into new markets by acquisition, one example being a 2009 purchase of mobile specialist Starent Networks that resulted in ESR 5000 product line. Throughout the mid-2000s, Cisco also built a significant presence in India, establishing its globalization center east in Bengaluru for $1 billion, and planning that 20% of Cisco's leaders would be based there. However, Cisco continued to be challenged by both domestic Alcatel-Lucent, Juniper Networks and overseas competitors Huawei. Due to lower-than-expected profit in 2011, Cisco was forced to reduce annual expenses by $1 billion. The company cut around 3,000 employees with an early retirement program who accepted buyout and planned to eliminate as many as 10,000 jobs. During the 2011 analyst call, Cisco's CEO John Chambers called out several competitors by name, including Juniper and HP. On the 24th of July 2012, Cisco received approval from the EU to acquire NDS for $5 billion United States dollars. This acquisition signaled the end of the human network strategy, as Cisco found itself backing off from household hardware like Linksys and flip into the cloud and software market. 2013 present. On July 23, 2013, Cisco Systems announced a definitive agreement to acquire SourceFire for $2.7 billion. On August 14, 2013, Cisco Systems announced it would cut 4,000 jobs from its workforce, which was roughly 6% starting in 2014. At the end of 2013, Cisco announced poor revenue due to depressed sales in emerging markets, caused by economic uncertainty and by fears of the National Security Agency planting backdoors in its products. In April 2014, Cisco Systems announced $150 million to fund early-stage firms around the globe to focus on the Internet of Everything. The investment fund was allocated to investments in IoT accelerators and startups such as the Alchemist Accelerator, Ayla Networks and EVRYTHNG. After the announcement, the Alchemist Accelerator announced Cisco as a strategic partner and launched an individual program specifically focused on advancing the growth of IoT startups. This new funding increased Cisco Investments' thematic investing to $250 million total, adding to the previously announced $100 million commitment to startups focused on the emerging Internet of Everything market opportunity. On August 13, 2014, the company announced it was laying off another 6,000 workers, or 8% of its global workforce, as part of a second restructuring. On May 4, 2015, Cisco announced CEO and Chairman John Chambers would step down as CEO on July 26, 2015, but remain Chairman. Chuck Robbins, Senior Vice President of Worldwide Sales and AMP Operations and 17-year Cisco veteran, will become CEO. On July 23, 2015, Cisco announced the divestiture of its television set-top box and cable modem business to Technicolor SA for $600 million, a division originally formed by Cisco's $6.9 billion purchase of Scientific Atlanta. The deal came as part of Cisco's gradual exit from the consumer market, and as part of an effort by Cisco's new leadership to focus on cloud-based products in enterprise segments. Cisco indicated that it would still collaborate with Technicolor on video products. On November 19, 2015, Cisco, alongside ARM Holdings, Dell, Intel, Microsoft, and Princeton University, founded the Open Fog Consortium to promote interests and development in fog computing. Cisco Senior Managing Director Helder Antunes became the consortium's first chairman. In January 2016, Cisco invested in VeloCloud, a software-defined WAN startup with a cloud offering for configuring and optimizing branch office networks. Cisco contributed to VeloCloud's $27 million Series C round, led by March Capital Partners. Cisco is one of two strategic investors. Media and awards. Cisco products, most notably IP phones and telepresence, are frequently cited in movies and TV series. The company itself and its history was featured in the documentary film Something Ventured, which premiered in 2011. Cisco was a 2002-03 recipient of the Ron Brown Award, a U.S. presidential honor to recognize companies for the exemplary quality of the relationships with employees and communities. Cisco commonly stays on top of Fortune 100 Best Companies to Work For, with position number 20 in 2011, according to a report by technology consulting firm LexInnova. Cisco is one of the leading recipients of network security-related patents, with the largest portfolio within other companies. Acquisitions. Cisco acquired a variety of companies to spin products and talent into the company. In 1995–1996, the company completed 11 acquisitions. Several acquisitions, such as Stratacom, were the biggest deals in the industry when they occurred. During the Internet boom in 1999, the company acquired Cerent Corporation, a startup company located in Petaluma, California, for about $7 billion. It was the most expensive acquisition made by Cisco to the date, and only the acquisition of Scientific Atlanta has been larger. In 1999, Cisco also acquired stake for $1 billion in KPMG Consulting to enable establishing Internet firm Metrius, founded by Keyur Patel of Fuse. Several acquired companies have grown into $1 billion plus business units for Cisco, including LAN switching, enterprise voice over Internet protocol platform WebEx, and home networking. The latter came as a result of Cisco acquiring Linksys in 2003, and in 2010 was supplemented with new product line dubbed Cisco Valet. Cisco announced on January 12, 2005, that it would acquire Airspace for $450 million to reinforce the wireless controller product lines. Cisco announced on January 4, 2007, that it would buy Ironport in a deal valued at $830 million and completed the acquisition on June 25, 2007. Ironport was best known for its Ironport anti-spam, its sender-based email reputation service, and its email security appliances. Accordingly, Ironport was integrated into the Cisco Security Business Unit. Ironport's sender-base was renamed as SensorBase to take account of the input into this database that other Cisco devices provide. SensorBase allows these devices to build a risk profile on IP addresses, therefore allowing risk profiles to be dynamically created on HTTP sites and SMTP email sources. Cisco announced on March 15, 2012, that it would acquire NDS Group for $5 billion. The transaction was completed on July 30, 2012. In more recent merger deals, Cisco bought Starent Networks and Motor Development Group, a product design consulting firm that helped develop Cisco's Flip video camera. Also in 2010, Cisco became a key stakeholder in eSkills Week. In March 2011, Cisco completed the acquisition of privately held network configuration and change management software company Parry Networks. Although many buy-ins resulted in acquisition of flagship technology to Cisco, many others have failed partially or completely. For instance, in 2010 Cisco occupied a meaningful share of the packet optical market. Revenues were still not on par with $7 billion price tag paid in 1999 for Cerent. Some of acquired technologies or the product lines terminated. In January 2013, Cisco Systems acquired Israeli software maker Intusul for around $475 million in cash, a move to expand its mobile network management offerings. In the same month, Cisco Systems acquired Cognitive Security, a company focused on cyber threat protection. Cisco also acquired SolveDirect in March 2013 and Ubiquisys in April 2013. Cisco acquired cybersecurity firm Sourcefire in October 2013. On June 16, 2014, Cisco announced that it has completed the acquisition of ThreatGrid, a company that provided dynamic malware analysis and threat intelligence technology. On June 17, 2014, Cisco announced its intent to acquire privately held Cisco Systems, a leader in multi-vendor network service orchestration solutions for traditional and virtualized networks. On April 2, 2015, Cisco announced plans to buy Embrain, a software-defined networking startup. The deal will give Cisco Embrain's software platform, which provides Layer 3 to 7 network services for things such as firewalls, VPN termination, server load balances and SSL offload. On May 7, 2015, Cisco announced plans to buy Tropo, a cloud API platform that simplifies the addition of real-time communications and collaboration capabilities within applications. On June 30, 2015, Cisco acquired privately held Opens, the company best known for its DNS service that adds a level of security by monitoring domain name requests. On August 6, 2015, Cisco announced that it has completed the acquisition of privately held MaintenanceNet, the US-based company best known for its cloud-based contract management platform Service Exchange. On the same month, Cisco acquired Bua, a privately held company in Bangalore, India that provides secure on-premises and cloud-based file-sharing software. On September 30, 2015, Cisco announced its intent to acquire privately held Portcullis Computer Security, a UK-based company that provides cybersecurity services to enterprise clients and the government sectors. On October 26, 2015, Cisco announced its intent to acquire Parstream, a privately held company based in Cologne, Germany, that provides an analytics database that allows companies to analyze large amounts of data and store it in near real time anywhere in the network. On October 27, 2015, Cisco announced that it would acquire Lancope, a company that focuses on detecting threat activity, for $452.5 million in a cash and equity deal. On June 28, 2016, Cisco announced its intent to acquire CloudLock, a privately held cloud security company, for $293 million. The deal is expected to close in the first quarter of 2017. In August 2016, Cisco announced it is getting closer to making a deal to acquire SpringPath, the startup whose technology is used in Cisco's HyperFlex systems. Cisco already owns an undisclosed stake in the hyper-converged provider, products and services. Cisco's products and services focus upon three market segments: enterprise and service provider, small business and the home. Cisco has grown increasingly popular in the Asia-Pacific region over the last 3 decades and is the dominant vendor in the Australian market with leadership across all market segments. It uses its Australian office as one of the main headquarters for the Asia-Pacific region, offering a diverse product portfolio for long-term stability, and integration is a sustainable competitive advantage. Corporate market. Corporate market refers to enterprise networking and service providers. Enterprise networks. Products in this category are Cisco's range of routers, switches, wireless systems, security systems, WAN acceleration hardware, energy and building management systems and media-aware network equipment, collaboration, IP video and phones, telepresence, health presence, unified communications, call center systems, enterprise social networks and mobile applications, data center and virtualization, unified computing, unified fabric, data center switching, storage networking and cloud computing services. IPNGN, high-end routing and switching for fixed and mobile service provider networks, broadcast video contribution, distribution, entitlement and content delivery systems. Small businesses include home businesses and startups. Routers and switches, the machines that route and redirect packets across a network, including those for networks of smart meters. Security and surveillance, IP cameras, data and network security etc. Voice and conferencing, VoIP phones and gateway systems, WebEx video conferencing, wireless indoor Wi-Fi access points, wireless controller network storage systems, persistent people storage on networks, either in the traditional sense or in a cloud-like manner. Home user refers to individuals or families who require networking services in the home. Broadband refers to cable modems. Flip video. With the acquisition of Pure Digital Technologies, Cisco began to sell a line of video recording devices called Flip Video that had been Pure Digital's only line of products. This line of products was not as popular as Cisco had thought it would have been, and on April 12, 2011, Cisco announced they were discontinuing all flip camera production. Cisco's UMI product line, video conferencing for the home, also proved to be a short-lived bid for the consumer multimedia market, and sales were discontinued. Hardware data center products, Nexus switches, MDS unified computing system, routers, including 800 series, integrated services router, ISRG2, 2500 series, 7200, 7600, 12000 ASR, network convergence system 6000, and carrier routing system. Security appliances, Asha 5500, PIX 500 series, Cisco Security Manager, email security appliance, web security appliance, content security management appliance, Catalyst switches, 1900 series, 2900, 2950, 2960, 3500 XL series, 3550, 3750 series, 3000 series, Catalyst 4500 and 4900, 5000, 5000 and 500 series, 6500 series, 6800 series, Teleworker, remote connectivity, Cisco LAN2 LAN personal office for ISDN, VPN 3000 concentrators, Cisco wireless LAN products, access points, PCI, PCMCI, USB wireless LAN adapters, wireless LAN controllers, wireless LAN solutions engines, wireless control system, location appliances, long-range antennas, telephony products, collaboration systems, Cisco Telepresence, IP telephony servers and appliances, Cisco Unified IP phones, wireless IP phones 7920, 7945, 7965, 7942, 8900 series, 9900 series, 6900 series, servers, application appliances, Cisco Wide Area Application Services, Unified Computing, Cisco Unified Computing System Virtual Server Platform, Cisco Application Control Engine, Application Delivery Controller, Experimental Clio, Iris. Other products, Cisco CS, a new Android-based collaboration tablet, set-top boxes, cable IP, Flip Pocket Camera, Software Operating Systems, Internetwork Operating System, Catalyst Switch Operating System, NXOS Nexus Operating System, iOS XR, VPN, Remote Connectivity. Cisco AnyConnect Secure Mobility Client. Cisco Systems VPN Client. Clean Access Agent, Cisco NAC Appliance. Telephony, VoIP, Cisco Call Manager, Cisco Call Manager Express. Cisco Unified Communications Manager. Cisco Unified Operations Manager is ANMS for voice. It features real-time monitoring of all system elements, and performs automatic discovery for the entire system and provides contextual diagnostics for troubleshooting. Cisco IP Communicator is a VoIP soft phone software application. It can register with the Cisco Unified Communications Manager or Cisco Unified Communications Manager Express using either SIP or Cisco's proprietary Skinny Client Control Protocol, WebEx collaboration tools, other Cisco Active Network Abstraction, Cisco Fabric Manager, Data Center Management and Automation, Cisco Intelligent Automation, Cisco Tidal Enterprise Scheduler, Cisco View, Cisco Works Network Management Software, Cisco EOS, Packet Tracer, Didactic Network Simulator, Cisco Network Magic Pro, Cisco Security Manager, Cisco SDM, Post Office Protocol. It is a Cisco proprietary protocol that runs over UDP on port 45000. It provides a communications vehicle between the sensors and the director platform. VoIP services. Cisco became a major provider of voice over IP to enterprises, and is now moving into the home user market through its acquisitions of Scientific Atlanta and Linksys. Scientific Atlanta provides VoIP equipment to cable service providers such as Time Warner, Cablevision, Rogers Communications, UPC and others. Linksys has partnered with companies such as Skype, Microsoft and Yahoo to integrate consumer VoIP services with wireless and cordless phones. Hosted collaboration solution. Cisco partners can offer cloud-based services based on Cisco's virtualized unified computing system, a part of the Cisco Unified Services Delivery solution that includes hosted versions of Cisco Unified Communications Manager, Cisco Unified Contact Center, Cisco Unified Mobility, Cisco Unified Presence, Cisco Unity Connection and Cisco WebEx Meeting Center. Network Emergency Response. As part of its Tactical Operations Initiative, Cisco maintains several network emergency response vehicles. The vehicles are maintained and deployed by Cisco employees during natural disasters and other public crises. The vehicles are self-contained and provide wired and wireless services including voice and radio interoperability, voice over IP, network-based video surveillance and secured high-definition video conferencing for leaders and first responders in crisis areas with up to 3 Mbit per second of bandwidth via a 1.8-meter satellite antenna, and ERVs are based at Cisco headquarters sites in San Jose, California and at Research Triangle Park, North Carolina, allowing strategic deployment in North America. They can become fully operational within 15 minutes of arrival. High-capacity diesel fuel tanks allow the largest vehicles to run for up to 72 hours continuously. The NERV has been deployed to incidents such as the October 2007 California wildfires, Hurricanes Gustav, Ike and Katrina, the 2010 San Bruno gas pipeline explosion, tornado outbreaks in North Carolina and Alabama in 2011, and Hurricane Sandy in 2012. The Tactical Operations Team maintains and deploys smaller, more portable communication kits to emergencies outside of North America. In 2010, the team deployed to assist in earthquake recovery in Haiti and in Christchurch. In 2011, they deployed to flooding in Brazil, as well as in response to the 2011 earthquake and tsunami in Japan. In 2011, Cisco received the Innovation Preparedness Award from the American Red Cross Silicon Valley chapter for its development and use of these vehicles in disasters.